guess we will start to get into our movie night segment for this special Halloween episode. Yes! But I guess we should kind of talk about Twilight a little bit, the first one, because I watched it. I don't know how many months ago now.
2 months?
No, it was more than that. I watched it. When did I watch Twilight? It had to have been like
3 or 4 months.
In the summer. It was in the summer.
It was like maybe 4 months ago, I think, that I watched it, because it's October already, girl. So how do you guys feel about Twilight, I guess, the first one, and what do you guys like about Twilight as a series?
So Twilight, classic girl moves to a town, runs into a vampire, is immediately enamored with the allure of this mysterious character who is so good looking and is kind of a loner, so you already have that at play, but there are also some undoubtedly supernatural elements to it. So to see it done in the greenish, grayish lens that is Twilight, and
it's wild. And also, this came out like, I don't even
2006.
Yeah.
2005, maybe?
No, I think it was later, a little later.
The first
than that.
Twilight movie?
No, the first Twilight book.
Okay.
Oh, the book. I mean.
Yeah, no, because I was like, it definitely wasn't 06. I remember I was reading it in high school in 2010, 2011. No, yeah, 2010, I think, around there. And this was like, I went to an all-girls high school, which is not around anymore. And we were like swapping books like they were drugs. You got the next one? You got the next one? Yo, let me get 3 after you're done with it. Like, oh, she has 4 next, and she has that on reserved.
So Twilight came out the book came out in 2005.
Oh, wow.
The movie came out in 2008.
Okay.
For that
they wasted no time.
3 years?
Yeah, because they
like
had
Kimmy
to record it like the 1 year before, so they gave that book like a year or two, and they said we got money here.
Yeah. So it was So I remember freshman year of high school. That's when we were swapping books like drugs. So it was the craze back then. Like everyone loved the vampire thing, and it was like the epitome.
Shit, 05, you was in middle school.
05, yes, I was in fifth grade.
I was also in middle school.
I was in 5th grade in 05.
Yeah, I just started. Well, it depends on what we're talking about. The end of the year, I was in high school. The beginning of the year, I was in 8th grade.
I was in 8th grade as well.
Yeah. But you guys have to think about, like, this was like back in the day, like true fanfic era where like, like she was the girl and, he saw her across, like very much like Wattpad type era where it was all about, the girl. She was the one. She's so different. This monster thing comes about and is so pretty and is all about her, so it's like different to read it from an aspect of reading it for the first time to watching it into the movie and see how that goes about, to then like rewatching as an adult and understanding, oh yeah, this is a campy kind of silly stupid movie, but like back then you were like, ooh, this was so
back then you just have a different lens.
Oh,
you took it
God.
so seriously. Now you can look back. I don't think we thought it was campy back then.
No, back then it was cool.
Yeah, back then it was
cool.
edgy.
I'm glad you guys are being honest with yourself about it.
No.
But now it's full on.
Yeah,
camp.
now it's campy. We can look back on it. Everybody can look back on it. It's just
I think if they were to
well.
redo it, they could do a good job at making it actually like suspenseful.
I don't think they'd ever redo it.
I think they have to for what happens in the 4th movie.
I don't know. We'll see. That's the thing. So
okay, no spoilers, but something happens in the 4th movie that's not in the book, and it defers to try to like a jump scare.
I was talking about
different.
Renesmee.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about Renesmee.
Oh, they're not going to change
CGI,
it for that. They're not going to
creepy ass.
They're not going to change it just for that.
ChatGPT baby.
It's not a ChatGPT baby, which is the worst.
I know it's so sickening. But yeah, we're excited. So Twilight, we left off. Edward Cullen and what's that girl's is Bella Swan. Their
and then
thing.
Jacob.
They ended it at like some dance after she was attacked by that one vampire who was part of the trio.
Crash out,
right. So they killed
vampire.
him. Yeah. Kristen Stewart was bitten. Edward Cullen sucked the blood out. Right.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of just chilling.
Yeah. I mean, from what I remember, I definitely had some thoughts. Right. To me, the first movie, from what it's hard for me to recount every single moment, but like I was like, this is like a 4 out of 10 movie. Like I was just like,
fine.
I mean, that's fine. It's more fun to watch with friends.
It is
also. It's not a movie you sit to watch by yourself.
I watched it, right, Dolo. You know what I mean. So I watched it because I don't do vampire media. It did not interest me at all in my high school days.
Yes.
There was nothing about that I was
shouldn't.
Yeah, like I was still watching my anime. I was watching anything else but Twilight. So
was
therefore,
anybody in your
I'm sure people in my school, like, yeah.
But
like,
you weren't sure.
No, I'm
'Cause
sure.
for, like Kimmy and I, like
no,
everybody and their mother was fucking talking about it.
I just
The
can't remember
teachers.
exactly. I knew how big. I knew how big Twilight was. Like
Okay,
I've always
okay.
been aware. That's just who I am. I'm always
Yeah.
aware of what's the big media. But like me consuming it wasn't. I was like, I'm not watching that. You know what I mean? I'm good. Like I'm good. I don't have no interest in it. So
Okay.
I, for the most part, don't know anything that much about the series besides things that are memed. I guess like
Okay.
I didn't know what the baseball scene really was until I got there, and I was like, really?
The sound is so iconic. The song too. The
That's why we
sexy
really
lightning
need the
vampire.
lightning or whatever.
Sexy
right?
lightning vampire.
We're playing. This is why they got to play baseball in Thunder, right? I knew that this was gonna be a thing a lot, like whatever, like the Disney knees, like it was just. Now that I have the context, seeing what the story's about, I think one of the comparisons I made the most was, I watched the Power Rangers, right, movie, the newer one from 2016, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that a little bit after, and I was watching, and I'm like, holy shit, this Power Rangers movie is shot in the same tent as the first Twilight movie.
That's
It was
so
popular.
funny.
Like the angles they use. You really just gonna stand in front of the light, huh, dog?
chilling.
The angles they use, the saturation, the greens. I was like, holy fuck.
The
I was
blue,
like,
the blue
now-
filter for Twilight.
It was popular back then.
and obviously bias. I love that Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
So who am I to really criticize the Twilight movie that harshly if you're gonna go blind? Vegeta, you gotta go. Go.
Staring into the sun, girl.
Go. So who am I to really judge, right? So I'm going to put my best foot forward. You guys hit the goal.
We'll be
for the
here with
stream
you.
to
Yeah.
watch Twilight New Moon. And because Marco is annoying, we have pizza to eat. during
Yeah.
this
Shout out
episode.
to
So-
Told you we'd
Marco.
do
We're
it.
finally doing pizza.
I guess let's
Hop
switch
right into
things
it.
around.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a little